Okay, today we're going to be looking at one of the coolest video game systems I own, also one of the rarest. This is the Pioneer Laseractive. This bad boy is one hell of a machine. It plays tons of different formats, software, and media. And most notably, it plays Laserdisc. So I'm going to turn this bad boy on. And that's it hooked up right there. Laserdisc is an interesting video format. You should definitely look that up. This is a Laserdisc in comparison to a CD. Note the stark contrast in size. Yeah. And on top of playing Laserdisc movies, it also plays audio CDs. And I always like the fact that it's got the two different slide out trays to, so you don't have to pull out the whole Laserdisc tray to put in a CD. The Laseractive, is important to us video gamers because it has this expansion bay down here. And this particular expansion that I have inserted is the Sega PAC. I've heard differing values on how much this thing costs when it came out. I've heard anywhere from $200 to $500 for just the Sega PAC. There was also an NEC PAC, which allowed you to play TurboGrafx Hucards and Turbo CD games. This one will allow you to play Sega Genesis carts, Sega CD games, and a format of disc called Mega LD, which is a game on Laserdisc. The NEC PAC would also let you play Turbo LD Rom2, I think it's called. Or I think it's just LD Rom2 format software, which is another type of game on Laserdisc. I think it should have had the inherent ability to play the Laserdisc games out of the box instead of requiring one of the expansions. There is a Sega Genesis 6-button controller that's got the Laseractive logo printed on it. I do not have that. It'd be kind of cool if I did, but this particular pack has a few sound issues, which I will show you later. Let's go ahead and show you now, actually. I'm going to go ahead and load up the Sega CD game. I have issues with it's got a couple of bad capacitors in it. The guy I got it from replaced a few of them. So it works almost flawlessly with every Sega Genesis cart I've thrown at it. And it's played every Sega CD game I've put in it, but it has sound issues. And in this particular example, it plays all the background music, but none of the sound effects. There's also a karaoke expansion, which allowed you to play CD plus G discs. Which is, karaoke. It had music and then the on-screen graphics.
Metro City, a well-known.
That's actually an issue with my TV. That's the yellow one's loose, so I gotta jostle the video cord from time to time. After I'm done with this video, I'm probably gonna put this back in storage. I have been playing the shit out of Sega Genesis ever since I've had this down here at the end of my bed, but notice there's no sound effect. Originally, when this thing came out, it cost $900, and that was in 1993. Yeah, no sound effects. I'm going to try to play this one-handed. So all you can hear is the music. And I've played this game. This is the copy of the game I used to review it, a little while ago. And you heard the sound effects there. You can hear it when you play it on my regular Sega CD. So it's definitely an issue with the Sega PAC I got. Which, if I was more competent with my soldering skills, I'd open it up and replace the capacitors. Okay. Go ahead, hit the reset button. It'll take me back to the main screen. CD open. Take out Final Fight. Okay. Turn this bad boy off. Push in my Sega Genesis card. And here we have Mega Bomberman. And it works just fine. Like I said, every game I've had pretty much plays. The save, the battery save in my Sega PAC is also damaged. Either the battery's dead or there's something wrong with the save. It won't let me play Sonic CD because it always checks for a save when you turn it on. So I haven't been able to play Sonic CD. Every other game I've been able to play. Real quick little Bomberman demo there. And it'll also play audio CDs, because back when these were popular in the mid-90s, CD players are still expensive. If you're going to drop $1,000 on this behemoth, you know, might as well throw in all the extra features you can. The Laserdisc I was through, and there's The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, which is an excellent movie. If I like Terry Gilliam films. The character of Baron Munchausen in this movie is amazing. This is, like, if you like characters like Buckaroo Banzai, you'll love this movie. And I doubt many of you watching this know who the hell Buckaroo Banzai is, but you should. Just like you should know who the fuck Baron Munchausen is. Listen to that disc spin. I don't know if you can pick this up on the video, but you can hear it whirring away because it's huge. So you can bring up a little on-screen menu. Let's go to the next chapter. Anyway, it puts out a pretty good picture on this bad boy on a SD TV. So, just a quick recap. Pioneer Laseractive, $1993, $1,000. Sega PAC, anywhere from $200 to $500. This is the cheaper pack you can find on eBay. Right now, if you try to get an NEC PAC, it probably costs you $300-400 bucks. Way too rich for my blood. This pack will let you play Sega Genesis carts, Sega CD games, and Mega LD format Laserdisc games. The NEC PAC will let you play Hucards, Turbo CD, and LD Rom, Laserdisc 2 format games. It's bizarre that this thing had two different format Laserdisc games. It's one of the many things that screwed this thing over. It's rumored that only 10,000 of these bad boys were ever made. When they came out, a lot of them were damaged in shipping, so this thing weighs over 15 pounds. It's got a karaoke expansion, and I think there's some sort of expansion that lets you hook it up to a computer and play PC format software. I read that in a book I have. Other than that, this is one hell of a machine. If you find one cheap enough, pick it up. Real big issue with the packs are dying capacitors, but they can be replaced. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and if you haven't, subscribe.